Hey guys, this is lowman02. I'm joining Jordan of Cardboard Confrontation. We're going to be playing some Premodern today, which basically means all the old border cards, and I believe that's Scourge and back, excepting Ice Age and earlier. And now on my end, I'm recording, so you guys can hear me. We're playing some PM. Take it away, Jordan.
All right. Well, I'm playing a really fast weenie deck. I don't know. Let's see.
I'm going to mulligan this, and I'm going to mulligan this one too. I'm glad I have the London mulligan rule. All right, we're going to keep this one.
I'm definitely keeping this one.
All right, I'm going to put this on the bottom, and probably this. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna see how this goes. All right, I'm gonna play this here land out and say go.
Wow.
Go
Smoldering
ahead, man.
Crater.
Yeah, it made me slide.
It looks interesting already. So
Oh, it's a beautiful deck.
wow.
This is a gorgeous deck. So, ooh, the Lions of the Savannah. Uh-oh.
It's just like playing old school.
Kind of. So I can make a really risky line here, and I have to hit one specific card in my deck to make it work. And I have 4 cards in hand. Well, I'll have 4 cards in hand. I'm sorry. Now I'm doing an Eli, but I'm thinking through this thing, man, because this is an interesting one.
Okay.
It's not often that you can turn 2 with this deck, but I may be able to turn 2 you, my friend.
Turn 2. Oh my god.
YOLO, dog. YOLO. YOLO.
Cavern. Oh
Yeah,
god.
man. I got to be able to put this cycling land back in my hand.
Oh
Hey, man.
wow. Oh wow.
I'm about to get my Fluck on. I'm about to get my Fluck on.
Wow.
But I need to hit the Lotus Petal. So this is so great.
Oh
I don't even care what happens here.
Oh
So great.
Oh wow.
Yes. This may be like, well, this is either going to not work at all and I'm going to get disenchanted on your turn, or this is going to work like a charm and I'm going to hit the Lotus Petal and not brick off on the other 3 Fluctuators. The Drain Life, well, the Drain Life's on the bottom, so I know I can't brick off on that. That was like one of the considerations, but I don't need that one to win.
Oh wow. This is
All right. This is something, right?
this is hey, I approve of this message right here. This is
Well, I totally YOLO'd it too. So like, I probably should have waited another turn and just drawn another card to like lower my fissile rate with the deck.
oh wow. You have Songs of the Damned in that deck?
Well, how do you think I'm going to make the mana off that Lotus Petal,
Oh wow.
buddy? It's a 2-card thing I need. Then I need a 3rd card to make that work. So basically, I need to have all of that happen before I hit all of my Fluctuators and just can't do anything with my hand.
I think you're doing okay here. You're totally doing fine.
I'm getting through, and I know the Drain Life is not something I can hit. That's on the bottom. It's the second to last card. I know the very last card. Uh-oh. Getting close, buddy. Getting close. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, I think I'm not going to get you this turn. I think I actually need to wait.
Really?
I mean, well, here's the problem. I have 2 Fluctuators in hand. I do have Songs of the Damned, but now I can only hit Lotus Petal to cast Songs of the Damned, and I cannot continue to cycle into my actual win con. So that's the problem I'm going to run into here. And the debate is, if you do have Disenchant, it behooves me to keep this cycling land that I have in hand as opposed to like just hitting a brick.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. No. We're just going to keep going.
All right.
You know what? Screw that. It's probably not the smart play, but I just kind of want to see how far I can go.
Going all the way, buddy. Look at all those quality cards.
Oh, just hugely quality cards. I mean, they protect you from black and white and like Keen Eye Aven. That's a 2/3 flying man for 4 mana. Jackal Pup, whatever. I don't think you're gonna beat me down in time, buddy.
Nah, negative. All right. Well, let's just say
All
go.
right. Alrighty. All right, so I do have a land drop available, which is not relevant. Doesn't matter.
Dreamworth Cavern. Oh,
Songs of the Damned. Haunting. What is this card called? Haunting Misery. Well, let me exile all these creatures out of my graveyard that I've cycled into oblivion that I've
wow.
just thrown in the trash pile. So I still ended up going turn 3. I hit all 3 of the other fluctuators, unfortunately, but I mean, I was kind of hoping for a lot to go right there. I basically could only hit 1 fluctuator. If I hit more than 1, I couldn't get the number of cards I needed to actually win.
I totally think Fluctuator was actually banned back then, wasn't it?
It was banned in block.
In block, yeah.
But the funny thing was there were stabilizers, so folks could have sideboarded against it. Stabilizer,
Yeah.
block staple. And folks at home, if you're not familiar, stabilizer basically is the exact opposite of fluctuator. It says, actually, I think it says you can't cycle cards. It's not even an additional cost. It just says you can't cycle them. All right. Yeah. Okay, dude, that's not enough.
No.
26 fireball coming at your face.
Oh my god. All right, that was funny. Okay.
All right, so this deck's a little obnoxious. I don't know how to sideboard against you. You're probably gonna have like Tormod's Crypts and whatnot. What does this card do? Yeah, I wish Orum's Chant said like just can't fucking activate artifacts on my turn. Clear, that doesn't do anything. Gilded Light. Actually, Gilded Light's actually interesting because that can stop you. Tormod's Crypt's a targeted effect on player, right? Target player exiles their graveyard. Or exile target graveyard.
Yeah.
Exile target player's graveyard. Yeah, that works actually. I could do Rebuild too. That's probably a card you're bringing in. Don't need to bring in Expunge, I don't think. You're probably not playing Withered Wretch. Rapid Decay. Exile up to 3 cards from a graveyard. Nope, you're not doing that.
Definitely not.
Nope, not a thing. Not a thing. All right, so I think I do need to bring in like some answers. So basically, like what's going to happen here is you're going to get a Tormod's Crypt into play. Let's get a Fluctuator down. Cast Gilded Light the turn after and hope you don't disenchant my piece of shit Fluctuator. I could bring an Orum's Chant to protect that. I already have a Miscalc in here.
Or what depends if you turn 3 again, because that would be gross.
Well, the deck has a really high turn 3 rate. Like, it has a really high turn 3 kill rate. I don't think Miscalc's useful in this matchup. I'm just debating on taking out 1 Drain Life. With the London Mulligan rule, I wonder if I can take out Fluctuators. Like, Fluctuator is actively the most operative card and the worst card to draw in my deck after I already have 1.
It depends, right? Because if you really don't care about your life for the first 3 turns or whatever, I'm sure you could just London Mulligan into.
Oh, I don't care at all about my life, period, until it's below 0 or below. Like, this deck's all in, man. Like, it does not really have a better game plan.
Then you should be good at like 2, right? Because you could
just cut Fluctuators.
Yeah, why not? Just put more cyclers in it.
No, it can't be 100% right. It's probably cut like Drain Light. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to cut a Fluctuator. Honestly, cannot even remotely be right. Like, cannot be right. But, like, I'm going to try it with the London Mulligan rule. We're just going to do it here because, like, you know what? Like, why not? I'll probably Mise 1 anyways.
Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to have to Mulligan this one.
Yeah, me too. There's no Fluctuator in it. Well, I think I'm going to keep this one. May or may not have something that I need. I'm going to keep this. Well, I guess I'll get rid of this pile of crap. All right, man. Go ahead.
Sounds like a plan. All right, let's try this again.
I guess I say this pile of crap. Like, all my cards are pretty crappy.
Well, they're not great. I'm just gonna say.
Trying to fight with these cards. I do have a protection from white card in hand.
Oh no. Oh
Just like
no.
block you. I have protection from white and red card in hand.
You have like
Uh,
Disciple of Malice or whatever the hell it is.
oh fuck yeah, yeah man,
Oh
dude. This is that's
god.
all about the disciples. This is actually like it's a student. This X is a studier. I mean, it's got tons of
Crap.
disciples in it. They're students, students of the battle.
Whether you play it or not, that is something
All
else.
right, I'm gonna play this pile of trash and say go.
Oh, no bounce land?
Trying to go for the modest turn 3. Trying to hold up your disenchant to blow my fluctuator up.
No, just going
Oh,
all in
oh,
there, buddy.
oh, buddy. I think you're done, dude. I think you're done. I think you're toast, man. I
Alright,
think you're toast. I don't think I can possibly lose right now with the cards I have in hand because they're all so great. I mean, yeah, look at this Disciple Law. I mean, that's a staple in Premodern. It's honestly I don't know why I had to buy cards for this because like these are all just like stock cards that like everyone plays in this format. It's kind of just crazy, right?
totally opposite
Oh,
worlds, you know? You could play that sandbar merfolk.
so it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, like that's like Dredge casting their shit in Vintage. It's funny, right? Because like this deck actually kind of reminded me of Lantern and Modern. Because like, of course, as soon as like Lantern came out, I was like, fuck, man, I got to try to play this deck. Like, I just got to try it, right? Because like all the cards were just trash pile cards. They're like junk box rares and whatnot.
Yeah.
And people like you were probably like happy because you're like, oh yeah, I got like 40 bazillion of these piles of crap on stock. You can buy a Lantern from me for $5. just,
Oh
just
man.
raking it in. Speaking of which, I probably already have the win in hand. I'm just running up the score, man. I'm styling on you right now.
Oh, that's cool. You know.
Yeah, I just want to see how big I can get this fireball. um,
I don't know. I want to see how big it is too. Got to show the
am I at
viewers.
22 cards? Yeah. Well, if I hit either of the fluctuators, this goat rodeo stops. All right, Gilded Light, get out of here. Are you running Tormod script in there or no? All right, that's
There's
a
two.
live one. Two of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought in 2 Gilded Lights. Cut a miscalc and a Fluctuator. Definitely not right for the fans at home. Don't cut your Fluctuators. I was willing to try it just for lul's sake. Plus, the London Mulligan rule is very forgiving. All right, well, the Goat Rodeo stops now.
Oh, you got your little spinel.
Oh, yeah, I didn't find this Romar's Cavern. Well, I mean, here's what I can do. I can't do this instant speed. I can't, like, dome you for, like, 40 bazillion, but all right, here we go. I'm just gonna do Haunting Memories again. I have Drain Life in hand too, so I guess that's for
Should have just drained
22
me
or
for
something.
17, and then hunting was read me.
Yeah, that's true. It's just, you know what, man? Cancel. All right, buddy. All right, you asked for this. You asked for this.
Hey, no problem. It's
Done. All right, we go up to 33. Let's
good
do
job.
this nonsense now. There we go.
Oh my god.
This deck's actually pretty good. Like I was like really shocked by how good this deck is actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually really consistent. It's like sadly good, but I mean, it's easily disruptible if like people actually like if you're not playing like 2-1s and 3-3s and stuff.
You have to like play like you actually might have to cast some of those spells if you played like True Believer or something.
Oh, you're just done. I mean, the game's over. Like, well, no, you know what you do is you bring in your expunges. Then
Expunges.
you gotta bring in your expunges at that
I'm
point,
surprised
dude.
there's none main deck, but
No, those are sideboard options, man. It's set up to beat the blue decks. I don't know how it beats a blue deck to save its life.
oh man. All right.
It's got the one miscalc for protection. All right, man. Let's play a real deck now. I'm not going to play more Fluctuator combo.
All right. Sounds good.